This video is about how to fix one very common problem with Akai recorders, mostly series GX 210, 220, 225D, 221D. Those models are bidirectional models. So it means that if you look at this particular model is G20 220D, there are the forward direction in play and the reverse direction in play. However, in these models, they don't use four heads. So recording, erase, and playback head, and another playback head to playback for the opposite direction. In this model, they use one head that goes up and down, moved by internal relay when you change the direction. It's pretty simple mechanism, but because of that, it creates a lot of troubles. Why? Because when you change the direction and you move the head down, let's say, to reproduce the channels in opposite direction, then the signals that go to left channel and a right channel, they just reverse. So it means that if you don't do anything, your left channel will become right channel and the right channel will become the left channel. So in most of the cases, it doesn't matter, because if you listen to music, you wouldn't even recognize that the channels in opposite direction are swapped. But to avoid this situation, original designers, they create a lot of a way that actually creates a lot of troubles. For example, internally, if you look at the backside, there is a mechanical switch. Let me just turn the light here. Yeah, over here you can see this switch. This switch is mechanical switch that actually reverse the polarity of the signals coming from the heads. It's mounted in a position that it doesn't work, because I just eliminate this switching. This switching creates contact issues, and you lose the signal either on both channels or one or another. So in this situation, I just removed this switch and attach it up. So it means that there is no mechanical movement, and it stays always in one position. So what does it mean? That regardless of the direction, you always have the switching left to right to left channel, which doesn't, in most cases, doesn't matter at all, except in case if you do a mono recording. Then in this situation, you recognize that your left channel is becoming the right channel, and vice versa, because it does record in only one direction, but reproduce in both directions. Another problem, which is even bigger, I spent some time here to work on it, is that during the switching of the direction, there is internal circuitry. This is a playback amplifier PC board. There is internal circuitry, and here is the board over here. It's easily accessible from the bottom part. It's over here, and you can removing this screw. You can remove the whole board out. So the problem is that they placed out there this relay, that does the function of this relay is to disable the audio signal during the time when you switch the rotation of the direction rotation. So, for example, if you go left to right or right to left, this relay is activated for few seconds, to eliminate the sound. However, here is the problem, because of this relay, and normally when you do this switch after 50 years of non-operation or operation, The contact issues of this relay cause loss of the signal. So you can lose either one channel or both channels or the other channel. So it's another trouble. So the easy way to fix this issue is just to remove the relay. What you have to live with is that during the transition left to right, right to left, the audio signal does not disappear, it's still there. But it doesn't matter as well. I mean, to me, it just doesn't matter at all. So let's just power it up. Now this recorder is fixed in a way to operate. So in this case, we don't have directional switch inside that I disable, and you don't have a relay that removes the signal for several signals, several seconds. So let's go on play mode. So it's a beautiful music, Chicaria, and I had a really good chance to talk to that guy until he was alive. One of those concerts. And now let's just switch the direction. So this is in opposite direction, and if you move by hand this reproducing a head, you can either listen one direction reverse or the other one, because the relay is activated right now. Or going back to this direction. So in short, this is one relatively easy way to restore to operational condition this type of recorders. They're pretty old, 50 years plus in age. So to repeat, all you need to do is to disassembly, remove the playback PCB printing board, and remove the relay, which is in the middle of this board over here, like a first step. And the second step, if you like to, you can also go to on the back side, which it requires a little bit more of disassembly, but it can be done. And go to this switch over there, remove it from the mechanical switch in one direction or another, and place it either attached, non-attached at all in one of those positions, or you can attach it in a situation that it cannot be switched by the relay. That's all you need to do, and you got what you got is actually a functioning recorder. Most of these recorders, they suffer from the same issues. And I remember that probably I fixed uh, quite a bunch of these recorders in the past when I was very active in this business. It's not a business, it's a hobby in a sense. Okay, that's all for today. Now you know how to fix your old recorder if it loses sound. Have a great day. Bye.